Welcome to another exciting edition of Rotary Alpha on NTA Channel 10. I am Abiodun Uwolewa, and with me here is...
my name is Rotary and Job. Okay, thank you for joining me.
Rotary Alpha on NTA Channel 10 is brought to you courtesy of Rotary International District 9111 and 9112, showcasing humanitarian projects, service activities, and impacts of the world's largest service organization across Lagos and Ogun State.
Thank you to our Rotary leaders, District Governors, Chief Henry Akinyele of District 9111 and Rotary Lanre Adedoyin of District 9112, my fellow Rotarians, members of the Rotary family, and our viewers, you out there, thank you so much for tuning in.
This segment is proudly sponsored by the Rotary Club of Victoria Island. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Before we dive into news and happenings in the district, let's interact with our district governor-elects. Now let's welcome District Governor-elect District 9112, Rotary Abidoye. Hello, my DG, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good day, sir. How are you doing?
Doing fine. What about you?
Very well, thank you. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Abidoye. I'm District Governor-elect for District 9112, Lagos, Nigeria. I actually joined Rotary 35 years ago, and I was introduced to Rotary by Rotary a past governor. And it has been a wonderful experience all along. 2010, I was president of my club, and I've served as district secretary in 2014-15 in this district. I served as coordinator for a training program for 2015-16 Rotary year. So it has been a rewarding experience, culminating in preparing to serve as the governor from July 1 to 26.
Okay, so what Rotary Club are we talking about?
I joined Rotary Club of Bagada.
Okay.
That is in 2021. Actually started attending 2020, where I was they waited until the DG Physical 2021 Rotary year. Started going 2019, 2020 Rotary year, but they wanted me to wait so that at the DG visit of 2021 or 2021 Rotary year, that was when I was inducted to the
As you prepare to begin your term as a district governor starting July 1, 2026, how do you plan to align your initiative with the upcoming Rotary year's theme of Create Lasting Impact?
He said, anything that works, you should strive to change it. Change is a departure from the old way of doing things. But when that new way of doing things becomes institutionalized, that's when you have made a lasting impact. And the job of Rotary going forward is to impact the society, the club, and yourself positively. That you should have a matrix by which you measure how far have I gone. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, it's a continuum. If you made an impact up to a certain level last year, you set yourself a right goal to make a real lasting impact for a year. So in that instance now, everything we do, whether public image, promoting Rotary to the world, or service projects, it must be impactful. And the way we are even giving to Rotary Foundation, we should give in such a way that what we give will impact the life of other people positively. So impacting is a thought process. That I'm not just doing it for doing sake, not for why serving, not for anything, but so that the legacy will stand permanently on the sand of time.
So having just returned from the Rotary International Assembly, what key insights and learnings do you bring back, and how would they shape your vision and strategies for the upcoming Rotary year?
Having worked and attended several programs, the only program that brings about people from all over the world, but of your level, in the one room, attending things together is the International Assembly. Because that's an assembly of district governors from over 500 districts worldwide. And the way it is conducted is very, very unique. from the commencement, the opening planning session, up to the farewell dinner, is well planned to impact you. Whoever is not impacted positively after that program might not find very few things to impact you in life. Number two, you make long-lasting friends, people from all over the world. People can speak your language, cannot speak your language, but unified by the idea of Rotary. And that's the third thing is that anybody that does not crossbreed is due for extinction. You hear how Rotary is done in other climates. In some instances, like the program we have here where we spend 3 days, because of exigencies of the environment, geography, or finance, some clubs do it only half a day or 1 day. So we are blessed here because we are in a cluster and we have a Rotary office, which is barely only a few clubs worldwide. That's what kind of edifice we have here. So you can see that our own way of doing Rotary, when put side aside with the objects, the strategic plan for Rotary, we are not doing very badly. The International Assembly gives you project partners. It's an area where you exchange project ideas. Like I'm telling you, somebody wants to train, somebody wants to send a vocational training team to India, which he was. That's what my club want to do. Will you be interested? Somebody said, I'm interested in water and sanitation. So you have such that people have various interests and they want to impact life in other areas of the world. But without you being there, I'm not able to bring that project home to impact lives. And 4 things were emphasized at that assembly. That the duty of a district governor is to increase membership positively, is to engage members innovatively. Number 2, we must contribute to our foundation, the arm of Rotary that does good. We must present Rotary to the whole world. And more people will come and join us. That's public image. Then there is no tradition that will sustain if it's not helping you to make a lasting impact. Look at it. With what I want to do, be good for Rotary and good for myself and my club. So we need to continuously look at that area. And finally, when we were leaving, there was a program where the people who did things differently were called upon to talk to the assembly. And you can see that several ways people can do Rotary, but just follow the strategic plan. Then at that convention, somebody touched my heart again. It's a district governor-elect. He has contributed $15 million proud to the district international assembly. And right there at the district assembly, international assembly, he gave $60 million again to the Rotary Foundation.
Wow.
Very humble gentleman. So such kind of experience is such what you want to have in a lifetime and take from it and move forward with the work of Rotary.
Wow, that's really beautiful. So, what are your thoughts on the Rotary FR program on NTA Channel 10, and how do you see it supporting and amplifying Rotary's mission and impact in the community?
If you light your bushel and you cover it, nobody will see it.
Definitely.
So
it's time for happenings around the district. Stay tuned.
Okay, so happening around the district is dictated by Rotarian Olalekan Otun, the chairman, Public Image Committee, District 9111.
The headlines. Rotary Club of Victoria Island donates equipment to boost the district's 9112 Vocational Training Center in Ekpe, here in Lagos. Rotary International President-elect calls for service that creates lasting impact. And District Governor Lanre Adedoyin visits Rotary Club of Akute in Ogun State, commissioning 5 projects while he is there.
Okay, so Rotary Club of Victoria Island donates equipment to boost District 912 Vocational Training Center in Odomola, Ekpe. The Rotary Club of Victoria Island has donated equipment to Rotary International District 912 Vocational Training Center in Odomola, Epe, Lagos State, as part of activities marking Vocational Service Month. The items donated include ceiling and wall fans, workshop tools, phone repair equipment, and a phone repair work table aimed to improving the learning environment and enhancing skill acquisition for trainees. The director and head of Lagos State Agency for Mass Education, Mrs. Oluwakemi Kalesowo, described the intervention as timely and impactful, noting that it would significantly enhance training outcomes at the center. President of the Rotary Club of Victoria Island, Rotarian Dr. Olisa Bigwa, said the donation reflects Rotary's commitment to empowering individuals and promoting sustainable community development.
Our next story tells us that the Rotary International President-elect Olayinka Babalola has called on Rotarians worldwide to focus on service initiatives that deliver sustainable and long-term impact. Speaking at the Rotary International Assembly, he emphasized that service should be measured by how long it continues to improve lives and strengthen communities. He urged Rotarians to design projects that build systems, strengthen people and empower communities to thrive independently, stressing the importance of partnership and long-term collaboration.
To our final story, District Governor visits Rotary Club of Akute, commissions 5 community projects. The Rotary Club of Akute recorded a major milestone during the District Governor's official visit with the commissioning of 5 community service projects. The projects address key needs in education, health, sanitation, environmental sustainability, and economic empowerment, including the commissioning of borehole water system, donation of educational materials, unveiling of modern sanitary facility, a tree planting exercise, and the presentation of certificates to graduates of the club's adult literacy program. The club's president, Richard Ajayi Iriboje, was decorated as a major donor in recognition of his outstanding service. That's beautiful. That's all we can take on happenings around the district.
Rotary Alpha will be back shortly.
Now let's welcome our District Governor-elect, District 9111, Rotarian Bukola Bakari. You're welcome, ma'am.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Very well, thank you.
Ever smiling, ever gracious, ever amazing DG. Thank you very much for joining us today. So, let's just first, before we go dive into the questions in particular, let's just tell us briefly when you joined Rotary, your Rotary journey experience has been so far.
Well, it's been fun all the way. I joined. Oh, by the way, my name is Bukola Bakari.
I should have let me say that. You are gracious enough.
Thank you. My name is Bukola Bakari. I'm from Rotary Club of Ikeja, GRE. A club that I'm so passionate about, a club that I joined the club 2013 Rotary year. Well, immediately I joined the club, they made me the club secretary. And because of my performance, a year later I became the president-elect of the club. Then I became the first female president of Rotary Club of Ikeja GRE. That's the year 2015-2016. It was a wonderful year for my club. I was able to work on what my predecessors have done to move the club forward. It became a club to reckon with at the district level. So basically, my journey has been a bit rapid. As people have been saying, it's been rapid, and I think that's purely based on performance, not on anything else. Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. So now let's dive into the questions. As you prepare to begin your term as a district governor starting July 1, 2026, how do you plan to align your initiatives with your coming Rotary year's theme of create lasting impact?
That's a great question. As I prepare to begin my journey on 1st of July 2026 as the district governor for Rotary International District 9111, my focus basically is to ensure that our actions as a district will create meaningful, measurable, and of course sustainable change. And that is by fully aligning with the Rotary International theme for 2026-2027 year, which says we should create lasting impact. Now, first, we will prioritize projects. These are projects that would have long-term community, that will address long-term community needs, and not focus on projects that would create temporary gap within our community. A typical project will be the 60-bed Rotary Wellness Center that we intend to build that will service our community, the needs of our community. Then secondly, we want to strengthen our district's capacity to deliver impactful service projects through our Rotary Foundation. How do we do this? We want to ensure that we mobilize clubs to contribute meaningfully and consistently to Rotary Foundation, and pursue grant opportunities, which is there for every club to tap into. Then also encourage major donor engagement so that the district can meaningfully expand our project, make it big, make it large, make it meaningful, make it impactful. Third, we want to invest in leadership development and club vitality. For us to create lasting impact, we want our clubs to be strong, do impactful projects, collaborate with each other, collaborate with corporate bodies, and of course the government as well. Finally, we want to champion strategic corporate and governmental partnerships, just like I was telling you earlier, so that we can scale projects beyond our Rotary's internal capacity, and which will give us sustainability as well.
That's beautiful. That's a very amazing one. So, okay. So let's go to the experience from the assembly that you just returned from. So, having just returned from the Rotary International Assembly, what key insights and learning do you bring back, and how will they shape your vision and strategies for the upcoming year?
Well, yes, at the International Assembly, I was energized by clarity, unity of purpose, and of course the global perspective that the Assembly reinforces. Several key insights for me. The first is leadership in Rotary. Leadership is about continuity and sustainability, which was what I discussed with you earlier on. The second, the Assembly underscored the power of collaboration. We need to collaborate with, we want clubs to collaborate to do bigger and more impactful projects that will address the needs of the society. Not only that, we want projects that will have continuity. Let me give you a typical example. Some years ago, when PDG Wale Ogunbadijo was district governor to Rotary District International 9110 as at that time, he gave me a committee to chair, and the committee is to address internally displaced persons. I remember vividly a young man that we went to, and we said we want to empower you. At first he wasn't interested. He thought we were going to give him money. small money. And I said to him, come, let us see what we can do together. Because as at that time he has lost everything that he had. He was internally displaced, so he was moved to Lagos. We trained him on soap making. He was one of the several that we trained at that time. And I remember PDG Ogunbade just said something that time that don't let us give them a fish. Let us give them something to catch the fish with, which was what we did. We trained them. And this particular guy, I saw the way he was in class and I was impressed. So fast forward a year later, I was chair for another committee, and I wanted to give Rotarians gifts. So I went to the guy, to this young man, and I told him, please, can you make soap, 5-liter soap for about 250 Rotarians? I could see the way his eyes lit up. He was actually happy. We made the soap, we gave Rotarians. And what has this done for the young man? It has given him hope.
Definitely.
Where there was no hope, because he had lost everything. We gave Rotarians the soap, and a year later again, I contacted him because I kept in touch with him up to today.
Beautiful.
And he's now a trainer of trainers, training people to make soap.
Beautiful.
And he has like a big workshop.
Wow.
Look at what Rotary has done. He has impacted this young man,
Definitely.
sustained him, and that is what we called lasting impact. We have created lasting impact, which is what Rotary usually does. Now, thirdly, we will inspire a renewed focus on data-driven impact. Then the fourth one, the Assembly will enforce the vital role of the Rotary Foundation. You know, this will enable clubs to undertake a larger, meaningful and sustainable projects that will align with Rotary's area of focus. So I think lastly, we also discussed about, I was marveled about the cross-cultural learning and networking that we had. So in summary, these insights will guide my vision to lead a district that is more strategic, collaborative, and of course well positioned to create lasting impact throughout the Rotary year and beyond. Thank you.
I love the fact that one thing I kind of like, one word that I still love, and I know you're definitely going to make that happen, is collaboration. We need to collaborate. It's important. You know, Rotary goes beyond just not about myself and yourself, clubs coming together, stakeholders, sponsors, business partners. We need everybody to be on board. Rotary is something that is not, we can't do it alone, and we are not a sort of that we have money to spend everywhere. We have to do it together, and if there's togetherness, definitely we are going to touch more lives and impact, and you know, we expand our reach, and our impact is very important. So to the last question, so what let's go to Rotary Half Hour, this program that you are on right now. So what are your thoughts on the Rotary Half Hour on NTA Channel 10, and how do you see it supporting the Rotary's mission and impact in the community?
Well, I see that program as an important communication network for Rotary. You know, when we the need to tell our story cannot be overemphasized. The need to tell our story can't be overemphasized. This is a platform for us to tell our story. When we tell our stories, the community will understand what Rotary is really about. You know, most people don't even know what Rotary is.
Sure.
They feel it's a secret cult, a club. You know, sometimes they say, oh, Rotary club. A club for the elite. Of course, course, you have to be rich to be a Rotarian.
Sure.
Because we are contributing using our three T's to service the community. But how many people know that? With this program, with this TV program, it enables the society to know what we're doing. And what will that bring to the table for us? We are looking at people who will collaborate with our clubs, with the district. We're looking at corporate bodies. We are looking at high net worth individuals. And we're also looking at partnership with our government. With this together, of course, the community will be better for it.
Definitely.
And the television program is a way to market all this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So kindly tell us your name again and your position.
My name is Bukola Bakari. I'm currently the district governor-elect for Rotary District 9111. Come July 1st, 2026, I will take up my seat as the district governor of Rotary District International 9111.
And tell us your team again.
Create lasting impact.
Thank you so much for being here, ma'am. Rotary, what do you think about this Rotary Alpha? At least, you know.
Well, we have
this is the
started
second edition.
and we're making progress. It is commonly said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. We are not even taking one, we're taking two steps.
Definitely.
It can only get better with time.
Definitely. And I'm very sure that our next the digital edition will be perfect, will be mind-blowing. They shouldn't just tell our
yes, and in fact, you need to use this opportunity to contact our production crew for advert and sponsorship statement. Service is the best work for life. Rotary is the organization, but our product is service.
Beautiful. I love that. Rotary is the organization and our product is service. I love what Rotary and Jojo said. Please, that's what we do in Rotary, and that's what we have, and that's who we are. So we appreciate our production crew, sponsors, and all our Rotarians making impact across the community.
Yes, so what do we say? We say, in fact, what's Rotary's motto? Rotary's motto is service above
self.
My uncle tells me that service is not service until it hurts. We want to make it count. Beautiful.
So, like, you don't want to miss it. Join us same time, same day next week by 7:30. We love you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You want the best in news, info, and entertainment. NCA 10, NCA 10, the super channel in sports and documentaries. NCA 10, NCA 10, even with movies, cartoon, and live talk shows.